It is another beautiful day for Philippine basketball, folks, as we give you your continuing coverage of the Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. And today we are coming to you live from the Villar Coliseum in Las Piñas for a triple header on your Tuesday afternoon. And we do feature Las Piñas, who technically have home court today, as they take on Dasmariñas, who have already played 2 games in the season so far. Now, we do thank you for joining us, folks. This is Mix Gomez at your service alongside Coach Joseph Guion, and we have our courtside reporter, that is Andrea Veloso. Now, Coach Joseph, you've covered a lot of games already here in the Junior MPBL. I want to get your thoughts in the first 2 weeks of your coverages.
So it's all about running. Okay, dito sa mga batang to, and full of action dito, action pack. Knowing the 14, 16, and 18 years old, kaya kanina nagugulat kayo, you could count on your fingers ilan alley-oop plays yung makikita mo dito sa mga batang to. Needs.
And speaking of running, speaking of action pack, that is the style of play of Las Piñas, a team that will debut in today's action. No? This is a guard-heavy team, Coach Joseph, and as we know, when you're guard-heavy, you're expected to do a lot of pressure defense, full court.
Yes, so alam naman natin dito in this division 14, 16, and 18, you must bring your own press break dito kasi alam mo yung bibigay sa'yo ng mga kalaban mo dito is their press.
Now, we do have a player to watch out for, and that is Ian Cuahaw. I'm sure you're very familiar of his kuya, Deo Cuahaw, of the Marikina Shoe Masters. Ian is actually a high school player right now for Letran. And when it comes to talking about players from Letran, do you have a bit of an image of them in general?
Yeah, alam naman natin dito, alam na time of Louis Alas, alam na natin pag sinabi nila Letran, they have physically, okay, yung physical plays of Letran. Ano talaga ay yung mga signature nila dito sa mga pag sinabi natin basketball type of Letran.
Actually, kung makikita mo nga mamaya, malaki ang katawan ni Ian Cuahaw. Later on, we'll be able to break down this game. But now, let's talk about Team Dasmariñas, a team that has played twice already in our season. They have a record of 1-1. And if there's one player that we really have to talk about, it's Edri Alejandro, who is averaging 16 points and 15 rebounds. He's the tallest player in the team. But Coach Joseph, he's playing the small forward position.
Yeah, sinasabi nga natin dito sa pag sinabi natin sa 18 and under, still a position-less basketball sa mga batang to. We are here in the 5-out era type of basketball, influence of the Golden State Warriors. So, kahit matangkad ka, you can bring down the ball. Huwag tayo magugulat if siya yung pinakamatangkad, but small forward position, it's a very different kind of player.
Well, it's actually very funny because his teammates themselves are very happy to have him at the small forward position. No? And now we are also very happy to have our courtside reporter, that is Miss Andrea Veloso. Andrea, what do you have for us as we open up our game?
Thank you, Migs and Coach Joseph. Under pressure but excited ang 18 under Las Piñas Whitening Warriors para sa kanilang first game this season. Sabi nga ni Head Coach Gino Enriquez, a collective effort and following their system ang kailangan ng team ngayong araw para manalo. Sa kabilang panig naman, sabi ni Assistant Coach Roland Visco ng Dasmariñas, Don Pacundo AJ Hoops, team chemistry ang advantage ng team laban sa Las Piñas, lalo na at nakakuha na sila ng pagkapanalo last game. Alam ko excited na kayo mga kaliga, kaya naman I will now turn this over to our venue announcer.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Villar Coliseum here in Las Piñas City. This is the Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Inaugural season. It's the first game between the Las Piñas Whitening Warriors 18 under and the Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops 18 under. Introducing the starters first. From your Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops 18 under. On guard, number 12, John Onoya. On guard, number 18, Jonathan Montilla. Head forward, number 8, Aldane Guante. Another forward, number 24, John Alejandro. And at center, number 31, Kirby Drew. Head coach for the Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops, Mr. Roland John Visco. And now let's meet the starters from your Las Piñas Whitening Warriors. On guard number 3, Miguel Bayong. On the guard number 17, Brent Sumalinog. And at forward number 7, Tristan Rosales. At forward number 31, Luis Capili. And at center number 69, Miguel Garrigo. Head coach for the Las Piñas Whitening Warriors, Mr. Gino Enriquez. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
All right, folks, we welcome you to your matchup between Las Piñas and Dasmariñas in the 18 under division. This is Mix Gomez alongside Coach Joseph Guion and Andrea Veloso at your service. Tip was won by the black shirts, Team Dasmariñas, that has a record of 1-1 already, losing to Leyte and winning versus Cavite. That's a good offensive rebound and the putback. That is courtesy of Mr. Drew. That is Kirby Drew for Dasmariñas.
Oh, Drew.
Gotta love that last name. Turnover force and 2 more points for Dasma.
Yes. Look at this uniform of Drew. Talagang pag ikaw to, hindi siya eye-friendly. Naalala ko palagi si Eagle Eye.
Another turnover forced here. What seems to be happening well for the black shirts early in this ball game, Joseph?
They keep on attacking right away here. Kita naman dito yung height nito. Talagang nakikita nyo yung katawan nito. No? Got this number 24 nandun, Pacundo. Yes, Alejandro. Kaya naman pala, ito yung sinasabi natin players to watch natin. This is the small forward. Standing probably, mga 6'2", 6'3" ata ito.
Yeah, that's for sure. He's very tall already. He did mention positionless basketball is now a thing in the whole world. Even in the NBA, Nikola Jokic can play 1-5. Giannis.
Yes.
Actually, before this game, nakausap ko yung mga players natin. No? And there were some Giannis comparisons for some of these players from their teammates, of course. No? Pero syempre, ayaw naman natin i-overhype din yung mga players natin dahil may pressure din na kaakibat yan para sa mga bata.
Oh, so, alam naman natin that the big influence sa kanila is those NBA players na mga nakikita nila like Giannis, yung sinabi nyo, sila Kristaps Porzingis. Ngayon, yung number 1 draft pick natin na si Wemby.
Alright, that's the best definition of being positionless.
Yes.
Baseline inbound here for the white shirts. There's the drive. Bayong misses. Rebound to Dasmariñas. Forward pass. Alejandro, as you can see, he's playing from outside. They swing it to the right.
Look at his height advantage against his defender right here.
Drive, reverse layup. That is good for Johan Onoya.
Johan Onoya. I think sa pinakamaliit na player dito ni ng Don Pacundo players. And there you go. The first 2 points of Las Piñas. Whitening Warriors. And look at that.
Just like that, there's an answer for Dasmariñas. And it's courtesy of Craig Dungo that will prompt itong si Coach Gino Enriquez to call for time. Still early in this game, but they're already down by 8 points.
Nais kong pasalamatan
We are back inside the Villar Coliseum in Las Piñas. As you can see, there are some fans, some family members, some friends, maybe some girlfriends for our players. As Dasmariñas is seeing its first action in our junior MPBL season. Kabila naman, this is the third game. Oh, sorry, this is Las Piñas' first game and Dasmariñas' third game.
First game mo, home court mo agad. So,
Oo
alam naman natin yung advantage ng home court. Like, panood mo yung kapon yung MPBL.
No.
So, gaano yung home court. Gaano advantage para sa isang team to give the boost from the crowd.
Congratulations, by the way, Coach Joseph, for that win versus Bacoor. Right now, Dasmariñas is up 10-2. They've been pounding the defense of Las Piñas, taking it all the way inside the paint. Alejandro with the pass, just too long for his teammate.
Yes, I think it is a very aggressive defense lang ng itong Las Piñas na ginagawa against tuloy sa kanila. Because they're too aggressive. Iniikutan lang sila. Naiiwan na agad sila.
So it is a matter of the defense of Las Piñas needing to adjust here.
Yes, I think it's the jitters na, alam mo yung sobrang namamali nila, sa sobrang gigil nila. Every time their defender touches the ball, they wanted to get it right away.
May gigil na makaagaw ng bola eh. No?
Yeah.
And that's after we talked about them being a guard-heavy team. They would want to run each and every time that they would get the chance.
So, alam naman natin dito, this is their first opening game. So I think let me check to the referees later kung ano, bakit may isang free throw dito. Don Facundo, Dasmariñas.
There seemed to be a technical foul, no? But we wonder what that was about. We go back with Las Piñas bringing down that basketball.
Dito na rin yung players to watch natin para dito sa Las Piñas, si Ian Guahaw.
As you can see, he is sizable as a point guard. And he can play very physical as you get to see a basket inside for Jeric Relllama. You know, Joseph, Jeric Relllama actually got comparisons from his teammates and his coaches to one Dennis Rodman.
Oh.
As you got to see a foul counted situation. A power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL.
Look at that. It's talagang ulot na lang doon nangyari sa Dasmariñas. Doon Facundo Hoops. Itong balikan natin si Relllama. This is one of their local young hero here in Las Piñas. Alam naman natin dito yung rule natin dito sa MPBL. It must be 10 homegrowns plus 5 locals.
Okay.
Not like sa pro, having 12 and 3 homegrowns. Dito, 10 yung home runs dapat.
Mas marami.
5 locals. Yes. So,
But it makes sense because we have kids.
yes.
A lot of kids available to play for your team.
Yung dati naglalaro lang sa mga barangay nila to. Ngayon, they're playing here in the junior MPBL with all the lights, the cameras, the us here in the panel.
Salazar off the glass and in. That's a good-looking jump shot.
Another key players to watch na sinabi sa akin ni Coach Gino Enriquez kanina is 2 homegrowns nila.
Thomas Salazar, by the way, is the son of team manager Aaron Salazar for Las Piñas. There's a miss from downtown here. So everything has been coming from the inside, no, para sa Dasmariñas.
Yes, kita naman natin because of their height dito. And then those fast break attempts kanina, that's early of this quarter.
Go back with Las Piñas. Guahaw for a pass. Able to cross it. Ian gets it back. Again, Mr. Ian Guahaw is the younger brother of Deo. Miss on the hook shot. Rebound and forward pass from Alejandro. Oh,
wow.
Great spin and a beautiful spin on that ball for Jonathan Montilla.
Look at that spin of this kid. So, meron tayong candidate for the junior MPBL top 10 place.
Meron na ba?
Yan.
Meron na ba?
So sobrang daming alley-oop na makikita mo dito, mga Pinoy step ng mga batang to. Wala ka pagpipilian.
We go back after a turnover. Drew inbounded. Montilla onto the left. Now it's Froilan Reyes Jr. on the drive. Pass inside. Oh, what a layup that was from Edri Alejandro.
Look at this kid looking at us. I was telling you, parang,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
have you seen that?
Well, I did have a conversation with him earlier because he had to explain to me why he was playing a small forward in the previous games. And there you see the explanation right in front of your eyes.
Wow. Yung next question then, anong school na siya committed?
Oo.
Diba? Yun yung mga-
Parang nga inaabangan mo na.
yeah.
Wow, may recruitment na magaganap mamaya.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat.
Signal from our head coach, Coach Gerson
meron na.
Cabontes, to look players here.
We have a sideline inbound.
So alam naman natin itong Coliseum na ito is sipag and tiyaga. Kasi Villar Coliseum po ito ngayon dito sa Las Piñas.
You have Kuahao making a basket and a timeout with the score reading 20-6. We are back inside the Villar Coliseum in Las Piñas for your matchup in the 18 under division between Las Piñas and Dasmariñas. Dasma currently has a 12-point lead, 20-8 win. We do appreciate you folks for your patience as we had to sort through some technical problems here in the venue. We have 3 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Breakaway layup for Las Piñas.
Repeated press, ito na yung sinasabi natin. Maging pasensyoso yung sila sa depensa nila. Bubunga yan. Eh, kanina talaga gusto nila agawin na agad eh.
And now they're feeling a lot more confident ng Team Las Piñas. And to boost our confidence as well as the broadcast team, let's listen in to our courtside reporter, Andrea Veloso.
Off to a bad start ang 18 under Las Piñas Whitening Warriors at nakakaramdam pa ng first-time jitters laban dito sa Dasmariñas. Sabi nga ni Head Coach Gino Enriquez ng Las Piñas, nangangapa pa ang players niya sa loob ng court at nasa 60% pa lang ang readiness ng team dahil sa limited time ng kanilang practice. Ganun pa man, inaasahan niyang mag-step up ang ilang players niya na sina Jeric Reliama at Thomas Salazar na naglalaro rin para sa Saints basketball. Makakahabol kaya ang Las Piñas sa mga susunod pang quarters? What are your thoughts, Migs and Coach Joseph?
Well, first of all, let me say, that was a nice report. Great job on that, Andrea. 60% pa lang ang readiness ng Las Piñas versus Dasmariñas, who have already played 2 games in the season. And when you hear a number like that, Joseph, anong na-imagine mo sa preparation level ng isang kupunan?
Yeah, so alam naman natin dito yung Saints basketball ni Coach Gino Enriquez, small club. Kasi kumbaga, ito yung mga pre-pandemic niya pa lang na sinimulan, na ito yung mga batang Las Piñas na inipon niya dito. So I think all of the teams here in the junior MPBL, given that timeline na preparation na 2 to 3 weeks. Kaya palagi kong tinatanong dito sa mga coaches natin, what is your, paano mo babaguhin yung chemistry ng isang team? Kasi alam naman natin, kumbaga, yun na nga, short preparation lahat kayo dito. So sabi niya nga sa akin, it's more of the system na kailangan niyang i-apply right away dito sa mga batang to. Sabi ko, ano ba mga system niyan? So, full court press, to be aggressive on defense, and keep on attacking on offense.
So are you impressed with the 60% number at this point?
Syempre, the score is parang hindi pa talaga.
Okay.
Pero pag meron kang Ian Cuajo, oh come on Ian. Pag may meron kang Ian Cuajo, that 60% will be probably enough na pag nakuha niya na yung rhythm nito, ang batang to.
You know, Ian's only been with the team for 1 day.
Yes.
If the whole team has been together for 2 to 3 weeks, it's been worse for Ian, who has been training with Letran. Feet inside, and a basket for Jeric Reliama.
Reliama.
So Reliama seems to be playing very well. 4 points and a rebound so far for him. 3-pointer on the other end. You know, Kirby Drew has been doing everything so far for Dasmariñas.
Tama. So, parang nakailang 3 points na sila dito. I think it's a 20-point, giving up 20-point here in the first quarter is a no-no to every team, lalo na dito pag mga ganitong first game mo pa lang. And there you go, Ian.
So Cuajo is now up to 4 points in this game. And there's a foul on the pressure defense of Reliama.
Another player from Letran, number 33. From Las Piñas, sa King Ang. Okay.
And there you see Captain Jojo Reyes from Barangay Talondos. Great to have him here in our venue. 28-14. 10 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Missed by Dasma. And here comes Las Piñas on the move. That's a turnover. Drew on the run. All the way. Sorry, miss. And that will do it for our first quarter. Just pure domination here for Dasma. Your early thoughts in this matchup, Coach Joseph?
It's gonna be exciting probably because alam naman natin dito, itong Las Piñas Whitening Warriors are playing in front of their crowd, and it is the first game. And everyone came out here to support them. Alam natin playing in front of this crowd, lalo na sa 18 years old. Those jitters, talagang one mo pa yan. Pero tingnan natin dito, the second and then the third and the fourth quarter, kung makakabawi sila dito.
The score after one is 28-14.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon.
Now we begin with our second quarter action between Las Piñas and Dasmariñas. Is there any specific category that stood out for you in the first quarter, Coach Joe?
Tingnan na lang natin dito, yung bench scoring dito ng Las Piñas. Kung wala pang Ian Wahaw na pumasok, coming off a bench, malamang they're down as much as 15 to 16 points here in the second quarter.
Oh, Las Piñas is now looking good in the second frame. That's a steal and a basket for Florendo. That's Michael Florendo.
They go back to the full court press. There you go, two straight turnover yung nabigay nila dito.
Boy, you can feel the energy from the crowd of Las Piñas. Way to make things worth it on your home court defense.
Yeah, their coach is also from Las Piñas, Coach Gino Enriquez. So, ginagawa niya itong Saints Ball Club niya dito sa Casimiro. Lapit lang, so he's been doing it for almost a year na. And then, itong kagandahan dito, itong bunga ng ball club niya. Okay, these players, i-handpick from his ball club, dinala niya dito. And, ito na, nandito na sila ngayon sa Junior MPBL.
Well, to my knowledge, 8 ang nanggaling sa Saints Ball Club na nandito sa lineup. But of course, they still had to try out for this team as well as the others. Nasa 90 daw yung dumalo sa tryouts ng Las Piñas. Rosales on the drive, almost a turnover. Three-pointer from Michael. That's a miss. But Florendo is a known shooter for Las Piñas. You better watch out for him. Block on the other end. That was King Ang with a monstrous rejection.
If you could look at this replay right here, King Ang says, no way!
Basket though for Dasmariñas. 30-19 now. Taer.
If you only hear the energy here of the crowd here in Las Piñas, familiar na familiar last night. Yung mga gigil ng crowd dito.
There's a foul on the block attempt of Kyle Nibay. This is his first appearance in this ball game. 2 free throws tayo para kay Michael Taer. 19-30. First one is a miss. But have you seen any major changes so far in the second quarter for Las Piñas?
I think that still the intensity was still there. So the change of defense lang yung ginawa nila. They go instead of a 2-2-1 kanina, they go for the full court press like this. Ikaw ba naman may mga sixth man na sumisigaw para sa inyo kahit mag-whole game, full court press ka.
Yes.
Di mauubusan ng energy to. Itong mga bataan ni Coach Gino Enriquez dito.
And you made a good point. There is a variety of presses that we can see here in this level. Scramble for the loose ball. It's out of bounds in favor of Las Piñas.
Well, alam mo naman yan, Migs. I'm very familiar with all the press here. Because that's what yung ginagawa namin in the pro.
It's by Rosales. And here comes Al Exclamador. Three-pointer. Missed by Lance Valderrama. Balik tayo sa Las Piñas. The drive. You know, that guy has been aggressive going to the rim. Si Jared Manyalak. But he's turned the ball over a couple of times already.
isa din yan. Alam naman natin dito, pag mga game story natin palagi, the turnover of each and every team is averaging around 20 turnovers per game. So, well,
Normal na yun eh, no?
Yes, normal na sa ganitong level yan. 14, 16, 18. I think kapag naging 15 turnover na lang yan, talaga as a coach, talaga heads up ka na dun sa ganun na number.
I did talk to Coach Gino Enriquez before this game, and he explained to me that this level of basketball is all about defense. As we get to see a poor closeout, it's actually an unspo. So it's 3 free throws and ball possession for Mike Lorendo and company.
Landing spot foul dito. Tinawag. Well, they're very strict about that. Landing spot natin sa replay. Oh,
Yeah, that's a clear call. But you can see the confidence of Las Piñas on Florendo's three-point shooting, no?
Doon mo malalaman kung shooter yan eh.
Oo.
Pati yung buong crowd tatayo, aangat yung kamay para sa'yo. Alam nila na hindi tsambahan yan pag itong pumukol.
And Las Piñas is looking good, folks. They're down by 9, but they trailed by as many as 16 in this ball game. First one is good for Michael Florendo.
Sinasabi natin kanina, jitters lang yan eh. Talaga ito, dahan-dahan na nilang kukunin dito.
Andrea did report about the jitters of Las Piñas as they are playing their first game of the season. Nasa 60% pa lang ang kanilang readiness, but it's looking like 60% might be enough against Dasmariñas.
Dala ko to si Coach Gino eh. Talaga, is try to be humble right here. Pero alam naman natin dito eh. At least, di ba? Nasa home court sila ng 60% nila.
Oo, tama.
Maybe their crowd will feel those 40%.
Ang laki nun, ah.
Oo.
Three-pointer. That's a miss by Taer. Rebound to Froilan Reyes. He's now bringing down that basketball. He did mention the size advantage. Very visible for Dasmariñas in this game. Reyes misfires, battled for the loose ball, and ends up with Dasma. And now it is a basket and one opportunity for Lemark Arix Gupana. Foul counted, a power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL.
Yes, kita natin doon. Itong sinasabi nga kanina ni Coach Gino Enriquez na si King ang need to work on his footwork pa. Okay? Parang hindi pa naman nasabi na raw, pero marami pa siyang kailangan trabahuin dito. It's not about the height. Pero alam mo yung to be effective here, lalo na sinabi na nga natin sa 5-out era, you must have that movement. Okay? Hindi pwedeng parang nakatayo ka lang na parang poste.
You're talking about Rosales.
Ang.
Si Ang. It's King Ang, jersey number 33. Balik tayo sa Las Piñas. Bit of a miscue there. Rosales, poor closeout. Dribble, pull up, another miss.
Good shooting pull up by Rosales right there. Alam mo yung confidence ito mga. Another foul by King Ang right there. Pangalawa niya na ata. Oh, ready for it.
Another foul here. Aldrin Katapan will proceed to the line. He scored 2 points in the opening frame. Miss on his first free throw. Are you seeing any signs of panic from Dasma? Mukhang wala naman.
Nakikita mo rin sa kanila. Well, yun yung advantage nila playing on their third game. Tama ba?
Yes.
Their third game. So, papaano they have the vibe and the feel na dito sa laruan dito sa Junior MPBL.
By the way, even though they don't have their head coach, nandiyan naman si Coach Roland Vispo, the assistant coach for Dasmariñas, who has been with the team 2 weeks already. Wala pa namang namimiss yan si Coach Roland na practice. At hindi rin mag-miss out ang ating courtside reporter na si Andrea Veloso. Andrea, go ahead.
On the game, ang 18 under Dasmariñas Don Pacundo AJ hoops this first and second quarter. Sabi nga ni Assistant Coach Roland Visco, consistent ang kanilang training kaya mas nabuo na ang kanilang team chemistry. Physically and mentally present din si John Alejandro ng Dasmariñas ngayon sa court. He's truly giving his best lalo na at he said that this might be his last game for the team dahil magsisimula na ang kanyang training para sa University of East Junior Warriors kasama si Chot Reyes na naglalaro rin ngayon dito for Dasmariñas. What are your thoughts about this, Migs and Coach Joseph?
Well, first of all, I feel so sad for Coach Joseph Guion. He was just trying to recruit itong si Edri Alejandro. Pero nasa UE na pala siya. Pasensya ka na, Coach. UAAP ang lalaruin ni Edri.
I've been to the UE also.
Oh, yes.
Doon nga tayo nagkakilala, Migs.
Yeah, because of your brother.
Yes, oo. Well, we're hoping him for the best. Alam naman natin yan, the UE Junior Warriors as a new management with Frank Lau. Sila rin yung mga nagdala doon dito sa Letran.
Sila Jacob Lau yun, no?
Yes, oo.
That only means UE might be scary in the upcoming years. You just saw a layup again from Edri Alejandro, who again is averaging 16 points and 15 rebounds per game. When they start to lose him, at si Reyes din, no, as mentioned by Andrea, how do you think it will affect this whole Dasmariñas squad?
I think it's gonna be more fluid na dito para sa team ng Dasma yung mangyayari dito because as all of these kids wanted to have that exposure, wanted to have that experience. Ngayon, pag nawala to si Alejandro, hindi ko naman sinasabi na gusto nilang mawala yun. Someone will step it up. Okay, yung minutes niya, son of these kids na alam nila, Alejandro nasa UE na, so ako rin sana. Diba? So, added motivation for them. Makuha din sila.
Just saw our Commissioner Keith Picasso at the sideline. That's a good point that you made, Coach Joe. Because these are kids, lahat yan ganado magpakitang gilas.
Yes.
And so the next man up mentality would surely be present for Dasma as we got to see Lea Reyes.
Sino yung pumasa? Alejandro.
Sila yung dalawang mawawala para sa Dasmariñas.
It's a big loss.
There's a forward pass. You know, Alejandro has good vision, no?
Yes.
For a big guy.
Yes. May bihira sa big guy yung mga forward passes eh. Makikita mo yan sa mga small guards using that forward passes. Pero pag ito, nakikita niya, tumatakbo. Instead na small guys magbibigay ng reward sa mga big man niyang tumatakbo. Baliktad na kayo. The big guys will gonna give the reward to the small guys.
That's right.
Na tumatakbo.
Well, even your team does it.
Yeah.
Nevaisia. And it has paid off. Again, that's the modern style of basketball. Full court press for Las Piñas. They're down by 10 with 4 minutes and 15 remaining in the second. There's a foul on the inbound play. It looks to be on Alejandro.
Yeah, so talaga they need to do that. Ito yung sinasabi natin dito. Coaches here in Junior MPBL mas ready probably 2 to 3 press break. Kasi hindi mo alam kung anong press yung haharapin mo sa game na to. So you must be ready in all the type of press. Mapa-full court man yan, quick double man yan, 1-2-2 man yan, or 2-2-1. Yun yung mga kailangan mo pagandaan.
And they spend more time working on the press than half-court sets, no?
Yes.
In their training sessions.
Nakikita naman natin dito, there's so much less dito yung mga half-court sets plays.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That could have been big for Las Piñas. Every time Florendo will get that ball, they're anticipating him to shoot. Kabila naman, there's the three-pointer para sa Dasmariñas, courtesy of Johan Onoya.
Look at the crowd and the intensity here in Villar Coliseum.
8 points for Onoya, no basket on the other end. Recovery, there's a two-pointer for Cantilla. That was Jansen Cantilla scoring for Las Piñas.
Look at here, the step back. 3. Para dito kay Johan Onoya.
Oh, he has ice in his veins as he celebrated with his own bench.
I'm very happy for this mga ball club na nandito ngayon sa Junior MPBL. One of the ball club na na-cover ko is sa Malabon, Froilan, Bagyon Basketball Club.
Yeah.
Ito naman dito sa Las Piñas, the Saints Basketball Club also ni Coach Gino. Dito naman tayo sa Dasmariñas, doon Pakundo Hoops. So, malamang, kumbaga, mga bata pala to na itong nabigay sa atin ng Junior MPBL. Diba? Kumbaga, those ball clubs na gusto nang umangat, gusto nang ipakita yung mga bata nila. Coach Gino always told me kanina, Coach, pag may gusto ka sa bata ko, sabihin mo lang.
Nice.
I'll bring them to your school. O, di ba? Para, isa na rin yun. Kumbaga, prize na rin nila yun sa mga young mga coaches sa ball club na may makuha sa kwan nila.
That's basically their advocacy.
Yes.
It's not just providing an avenue to play, but an opportunity to earn scholarships.
Yun din naman yung vision na ginawa nito ni Junior MPBL natin. Like Coach Commissioner Kit Picasso. Wow!
Basket inside for Las Piñas, courtesy of Carl Divina Gracia. That's his first 2 points in this ball game. Kabila tayo. Alejandro, his drive in trouble, and he picks up the foul.
Hard drive talaga yung kailangan din ni Alejandro. Because tingnan natin dito yung replay. The side step there. Side step yun, hindi yung Pinoy step. Hindi
Side step yun. That was Carl Divina Gracia for 2 points.
Kung akala mong kaya mong agawan si Alejandro by putting a small defender at him, wala pa ako nakita na nasundutan to. He knows how to use his body.
First free throw is good for Edri Alejandro. He's up to 7 points with 2 rebounds and 3 assists so far on what might be his last game playing for Dasmariñas. He is wearing the jersey number 24 because his basketball idol is Kobe Bryant.
Oh, good job.
Forward pass, Lorendo. One more feed.
Nice pass!
Oh. It's a basket and one opportunity for Jansen Cantila. This power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL.
Good try, Alejandro. Good finish dito para kay Cantila.
4 points, 3 rebounds for Jansen Cantila. Bonus free throw. No bounce. It still is a 10-point game.
Look at this press.
Broken down by Dasmariñas. Kick out. Alejandro needs a teammate. Cross court, risky pass to Reyes. Up top. Drive from above. Miss. One more, and there's a foul that was obtained by Craig Dungo.
They're playing good defense for the last 19 seconds there. At the last 5 seconds, kaya padadaanin mo lang pala. Kasi sa no-no to coaches, kumbaga yung apat na teammate mo talagang dinidiin na nila. Tapos ikaw, pagbantay ng tao, padadaanin mo lang.
You have a timeout for Team Dasmariñas. Their lead is still at 10 points.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas ng pangatawan natin at
We're back here for your Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. We have free throws coming in for Team Dasmariñas. It is courtesy of Craig Dungo, who is averaging 20 points per game so far for Dasma. Do you think he will have a big load or a much bigger load in terms of scoring as soon as Reyes and Alejandro leave?
Doon na ako sa bigger load na bubuhatin. As a team captain also, talagang kailangan niya na rin talaga mag-step up dito sa kawalan nitong ni Alejandro.
He does have good numbers. 20 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists per game.
Oh.
Average yan, In only 2 games played so far, that is for Dasmariñas. We have 1 minute and 26 remaining in the second quarter. And a turnover forced by Dasma. Great defense at the backcourt.
Dasma's turn to put a pressure defense dito.
Turnover story natin.
So it's a 9 to 12 lang tayo dito sa awan. Dagdagan na natin yan into 13 para dito sa Dasma. They have 13 turnovers against 9 dito sa Las Piñas. Pero hindi nakakapitalize na awan
The field goal shooting percentage varies a lot. 37% for Dasma and 58%. Sorry, 37 for Las Piñas and 58 for Dasma. Ball out of bounds again. Baseline inbound tayo para sa Las Piñas. There you see Coach Gino Enriquez. Cantila, 3 on the shot clock to beat the buzzer. No basket. Rebound Dasma. Forward pass. And here's Alejandro. Cross court. They go to the corner. Fake. Couple of dribbles. Great behind the back. Shown to us. And the feed inside, but a sorry miss. Alejandro could not dominate. 47 seconds to go. We go back with Las Piñas.
Hindi natin dito kung ano yung magagawa ni Ian dito. Parang nanahimik si Quahaw dito, which is alam naman natin, ito yung inaasahan ni Coach Gino. Trabaho para sa kanya.
Again, he's only been with the team for 1 day so far. I'm sure there will still be some chemistry problems for him and his teammates. Baseline, Quahaw, turnover. This is going to be a breakaway, the easiest 2 points of this afternoon for Jonathan Montilla.
Yes, I think this is go back to the largest lead here of this ball game. Just 16 point. So it's only 13-point lead para dito sa Dasma. So, well, to end the quarter with a double-digit lead, malaki na yun. Dadali nila mamaya on the second half.
Traveling violation against Salazar, and we have one more timeout here for Coach Roland Vispo so that he can call up a play with 23 seconds to go.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa Panginoon sa magandang araw na ito.
Back inside the Villar Coliseum, this is Mix Gomez alongside Coach Joseph Guion, and we have our courtside reporter Andrea Veloso for our junior MPBL action between Las Piñas and Dasmariñas. The score reads 46-33 with 23 seconds to go before halftime. Dasma has possession. Double team, and that's a foul. This one, Quahaw.
It's a penalty.
Poor foul.
Foul at the half court. Try to steal the ball right there. Sinasabi natin tapat-tapat lang dapat Kaya yun naman sila kanina nakakatakbo giving those hard time to execute para dito sa Don Pacundo. Dasmariñas.
2 free throws converted by Johan Onoya. Onoya is now up to 10 points. The first guy in double figures in this matchup. The other end, Quahaw breaks the press. Put back for Salazar. Down to 10 seconds. Steal for Las Piñas.
Nice
Feed
drop
Cantilla
pass.
with the basket. 3 seconds. Another steal to beat the buzzer. Ian will lose time. But that's a good sign for Las Piñas entering halftime.
Yung kailangan nila, the positive going to the second half of this ball game. Tingnan natin kung ano yung mabibigyan na instruction ni Coach Gino na adjustment nila dito para sa second half of our ball game.
The score at halftime reads 48-37.
Mga kaliga, live pa rin tayo dito sa Villar Coliseum para sa Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. And we are currently in our halftime of the game between the 18 under Las Piñas Whitening Warriors and the Dasmariñas Don Pacundo AJ Hoops in favor of Dasmariñas. Kasama ko nga ngayon si Assistant Coach Mike Calomot of Las Piñas and Assistant Coach Roland Visco of Dasmariñas. Uunahin ko po muna si Coach Mike. Coach Mike, this is your first time to play this season. So paunlakan nyo naman po sa ating mga audience ang naging training program ng mga batang ito in terms of their strength and conditioning.
Actually, we started practice 2 months ago. So continuous naman yung practice namin. We're practicing like 3 times a week. So meron kami strength and conditioning coach. So siya na yung bahala talaga sa mga strength ng mga players namin. So overall okay naman yung mga naging result.
That's good to know, Coach, and good luck for the next half. Meron po ba kayong gustong pasalamatan o batiin sa ating online viewers?
Management lang ng Isa Botanica, sila Boss Ron, sila Boss LA. So lahat na sumusuporta sa Las Piñas Whitening Warriors, sana suportahan nyo kami lagi. Salamat.
Thank you so much, Sir Coach Mike. Dito naman po tayo kay Assistant Coach Roland Visco. So Coach, there are so much talent in these young players. Pero syempre, hindi po natin pwedeng kalimutan ang kanilang attitude at disiplina. So as one of the coaches, paano nyo po natutulungan ang mga batang ito pagdating sa kanilang attitude at disiplina sa loob at labas ng court?
Okay, so sa 10 years in my pagko-coach, so number 1 talaga yung attitude and then yung skills. And then sabi ko, dapat yung attitude nila good inside and outside the game. Inside and outside the court. Yung basketball kasi it is a part ng growing up nila para mas ma-achieve nila kung ano yung gusto nila doon sa buhay. And then, yung attitude is better than skills. Yun lang po.
I agree with that, Coach. Meron po ba kayong gustong pasalamatan o batian sa ating mga online viewers?
Una kong pasalamatan yung Don Pacundo, AJ Hoops, Tagaytay Pride, and Coach N, and then lahat na nag-sponsor at tumutulong at handang tumulong pa sa mga susunod pang game. Ayun lang po. Tsaka po yung family ko. Tsaka yung sa misis ko.
Thank you so much, Assistant Coach Mike and Roland. That's it for our halftime interview. We will be right back for the third and fourth quarter of the game.
We present to you the highlights for the first half in the 18 under division for Las Piñas and Dasmariñas. Coach Joe, I'd like to get your thoughts, overall thoughts for both of our teams.
Yeah, so alam naman natin dito, both team loves to run. Pero paano ka makakatakbo kung hindi mo control yung rebound? So, who controls this rebound? Who control? Siya rin makakatakbo. So, kita natin yung stats natin. Dasmariñas doon pa the hoops, leading the 24-19 sa rebounding. That's why they have the 13-6 fast break points. I think that's the difference. Meron sila dito. That's why they have that 11-point lead sa game na to.
Now, they did start very well in this matchup, led by as many as 16. But the momentum belonged to Las Piñas entering halftime. What a block by Alejandro. Recovery though for Las Piñas, and we will see 2 free throws.
Kagandahan dito kay Alejandro, hindi lang siya offensive awareness type of guy, you know? Talaga no easy basket as long as he's there in the paint. Hahabulin ka talaga niya. Good find for the UE Junior Warriors.
Alejandro in the first half had 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. The only flaw in his game was the fact that he had 5 turnovers.
I think those 5 turnovers is coming from those Jokic type of
Oo,
forward
ginagawa niya
passes.
kasi lahat eh.
Yes. They try to bring down the ball.
Free throw converted by Cantila. Cantila's been playing well. That's Jansen with 4 points at halftime and 3 rebounds.
I suppose sa mga first time manood dito na mga fans ng mga taga Las Piñas, we're gonna give you the tournament format po dito. It's gonna be 22 teams. You cut into 2, the north and the south, so 11 teams each. So the 11th team will be eliminated at the end of the elimination. Ang kagandahan dito, Migs, we're gonna have a play-in for the 7, 8, 9, and 10. So,
Parang NBA lang.
Yes, sa Pilipinas ata, ito pala yung una ko na rin magkaka-play-in. Ito
Yes.
Junior MPBL. So, kagandahan dun sa play-in na yun. So, more games, di ba? More exposure, more experience, and more learnings dito sa mga junior MPBL players natin.
More sense of urgency as well. And speaking of sense of urgency, how about that basket? That was number 8 of Dasmariñas, Aldan Guance. Kabila tayo. You see the intimidation provided by Alejandro inside.
Kailangan ayusin nila Coach Gino dito yung mga press break nila on the next game. Talagang hindi mo pwedeng pabayaw. Look at that fly by number 12.
That was Johan Onoya, followed by Aldan Guance. Onoya actually was the only one in double figures, reaching 10 points in the first 2 quarters. Kabila tayo for Las Piñas. Cantilla continues to convert. 6 points and 4 rebounds now for the big guy. Second one is a miss though. No more save for Las Piñas. And they go Dasma's way.
They're having a full court press, pero ito si number Florendo was there.
Oh, what a sidestep move for Kirby Drew.
Ulit, anong pangalan niya?
Kirby Drew.
Kirby Drew. Oh, diba? Sobrang cool. KD.
And I'd like to say this. His body type is deceiving because he seems to be very hefty. You might assume that he's heavy, but as you can see, he's very mobile. What a sidestep for Kirby.
Ang sauce. Sinasabi palagi ni Oilu, may nakikita siya yung sobrang gandang galaw.
Manyalak with a kick out. 3-pointer is missed by Las Piñas. Alejandro pushing again. Back up top. Almost a steal. Ball recovered by Dasma. Tough shot. That is good for Aldan Guance. And just like that, this is now the biggest lead in this ball game for Dasma.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa Panginoon sa magandang araw na ito.
Nagbabalik po ang inyong Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, for your matchup between Dasmariñas and Las Piñas. What type of zone is this? Is that a 1-3-1?
1-3-1 pero parang naka-half court siya. Talagang naka-adjusted sila dun sa taas.
Nasa gitna si Alejandro no?
Yes, oo.
Turnover. Miss on the layup. One more chance here for Dasma. Once they're showing us the moves.
I was waiting for him to pass it the ball. He was there at the corner.
Turnover.
Yes, that, tawag natin sa Milo.
Too much pizzazz right there from the young man. So Malino, there's the team captain of Las Piñas. On the drive, layup, miss. It's a goaltend. Gumalaw nga naman yung ring.
Yes, oo. Ito kanina yung drive. Number 8.
It's Guanse. So Malino gets the board off of the miss by Dasmariñas. He tried to go to the corner to no avail.
Yes, I love to see Coach Gino Enriquez here so animated on the sideline, barking instruction to his kids.
Oh,
Coach
he is a
Gino
very strict coach as told to us by his players. Strict daw sa loob ng court pero tropa naman daw sa labas.
Yes, oo. Alam naman natin si Coach Gino, they have too many pro teams na rin mga nahawakan yan internationally. Pero dito,
sorry miss for Alejandro. Kabila tayo. Ian Cuahaw, another sorry miss. Alejandro's all alone. And he's fouled. Napaganda pa para kay Edri.
what a good pass right there. Kay Onoya. A good challenge, ha? Hindi niya lang hinayaan si Alejandro. When it's 2 steps away, go get that basket at the free throw line, bro.
Couple of subs here. Good to see. Edri Alejandro at the stripe. He converts on his bonus. 13 points. Let me check that. 11 points now with 5 rebounds and 3 assists for Alejandro.
Slowly completing the stats line, yung average niya dito.
Hindi naman niya kamukha si JJ Alejandro, no?
No.
Hindi naman, no? That would be interesting.
Ang laki nito, if ever, no? Magugulat tayo, baka kapatid niya.
3-pointer. Short. Oh, this guy. This guy has been impressive. Yeah, Kirby
Hindi mo pwedeng
Drew.
kabihin lang Kirby or Drew eh. Meron din tayo isang player from Leyte. His name is Chansey Billups Garcia. Which is hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na Chansey lang. Hindi mo rin pwedeng Billups. Hindi mo rin pwedeng sabihin
Kailangan
Garcia.
Chansey Billups.
Chansey Billups Garcia. Ito pangalan ni Kirby Drew. Hindi mo pwedeng pag Drew lang.
Nauso na yung mga ganong pangalan.
Ay,
No? Yung mga Steve Nash Enriquez, Kevin Garnett Raimundo, Ray Allen Torres. Big shout out to those guys, by the way.
yes, yung mga bowler natin talaga legit.
Basket
Pinagkukwentuhan
inside.
din namin for the last time, like Chansey Billups Garcia and Chris Paul Miranda.
Oh, really?
Sakto rin talaga eh, no? Talagang point guard din talaga sila. So hindi ka naman pwedeng tawagin Kevin Garnett tapos point guard ka.
Oo.
Diba?
Steal. Fast break opportunity. That was just unfortunate for Sumalino. He stepped out of bounds. And he was open to shoot that ball.
This is the largest lead here para sa Dasmariñas. So akala na natin na they have a good start dito sa third quarter. Itong Las Piñas. Simple lang talaga itong one.
And we see another basket inside. Biggest lead, 20 points for Dasma. Spin on the other end. That is a basket for Jeric Villama.
Big boy move. Ano yung takbo niya?
63-45. Screen up top. There's a charge. That's going to be against Lemar Gupana. And now let's listen in to Andrea Veloso. But before that, let's take a look at this replay first. Here's the charge by Gupana. It's definitely a charge on him. Andrea, go ahead with your report.
Susubukang humabol ng Las Piñas Whitening Warriors this next half. As per assistant coach Mike Calomot of Las Piñas, the team should just stick on their game plan and trust each other and their system inside the court para makahabol. Dagdag pa niya, nailatag naman lahat for the team, so it's really up for these young players to play their game today. On the other hand, assistant coach Roland of Dasmariñas said that their shootings has been good all throughout the quarters, so they will stick on improving more on their defense this next half. Do you agree with these strategies, Migs and Coach Joseph?
Coach Joe, you're going to have to answer that question. You're the analyst here. Go ahead.
Sobrang hirap naman ang question na yun, Andrea.
Well, definitely, when it comes to adjustments here in the second half.
So kailangan pa rin talaga nila. Well, knowing these kids, sabihin na natin, sobrang baba naman kasi yung mga set plays nito, hindi pa ganun kapulido. Okay? They're gonna still ride on that defense. Pinapakita nitong Las Piñas, which is, they have the bright spot kanina, doing that. Pero talagang mas, alam mo yung mas feeling ko mas at ease na dito sa laruan ng Junior MPBL itong Dasmariñas. Kaya talaga nakukuha na nila yung rhythm nila dito.
Ooh! That's a 2+1 opportunity for Brent Sumalinog. That power move was brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL. Sumalinog only saw 3 minutes of action in the first half, so this is definitely a better showing for him.
Yes, oo. Alaman natin to. That's a good, alam na natin dito yung Las Piñas. Every time they got the nakakastil sila sa press sila, parang doon nagsisimula ulit, nabubuhayan sila. So still have 1 minute and 25 left here, only down by 15. Coach Gino was still, look at him at the sideline, still barking up, try to pump up his kids to go for that pressure. Look at that!
Pressure has paid off again, and it is the Dennis Rodman of Las Piñas picking up the foul. Ito si Jeric Rellama.
Talagang kailangan mo panindigan niya. Yung pag sinabi mo Dennis Rodman ka, Dasmariñas.
63-48, a minute to go. Three-pointer here. That's a miss for Florendo. Kabila tayo. Chance for Dasmariñas with 50 seconds to go before the end of 3.
Good cross-court pass right there. Very risky that one para dito sa Dasmariñas. Wow, look at this.
No foul right there on the attack by Reyes. Kabila tayo. That's a 2-pointer for Carl de Vinagracia.
It's only down by 13.
This seems to be a theme in this game. Humahabol sa dulo ng quarters, no, yung Las Piñas.
Yes. Tingnan natin dito kung may bababa pa nila.
Oh, a turnover. Las Piñas feeling it once more. De Vinagracia all the way for 2. Yeah, 13 seconds to go.
They have one foul to give right here. Dapat nakikita ng mga coaches nila to give the instruction. Yes.
Dungo, who misfires. 1 second. Sumalinog from half court. Not enough to make it. But still, what a way for Las Piñas to end this quarter.
Bad start but a better ending for the quarter here para sa Las Piñas Whitening Warriors. Tingnan natin dito in the fourth quarter kung kaya ba ng Don Pajundo to weather here intact ang run nito ng Las Piñas.
Nais kong pasalamatan.
We're back inside the Villar Coliseum in Las Piñas. This is Mix Gomez alongside Coach Joseph Guion and Andrea Veloso for your Junior MPBL Tuesday. This is Dasmariñas versus Las Piñas. The score reads 63-52 in favor of the black shirts. Now, Andrea did mention in her third quarter report that it's all about sticking to the game plan for the Las Piñas team, which we saw at the latter part of the third quarter. And they're going to have to do these types of things, force turnovers and run in order to pull off a comeback.
Yes, oo. So alam naman natin dito ito yung strength nila. Buhayin yung crowd through their run, through their steals, and through their pressure defense.
On the other end, we have seen responses all game long for Dasma. There you see another one with a celebration for Johan Onoya.
Kid on Onoya, talagang kinukuha nyo rin yung energy niya galing dito sa mga defender niya, kung gaano ka-aggressive yung defender niya. Iwas! Oh!
What a block by Alejandro.
Sabi natin dito tungkol dito sa batang tong Alejandro.
Here he comes again. Miss rebound. It's recovered by Dasma, tapped away by Sumalino.
The action here, the 18 and under junior MPBL, hindi tayo nagkukulang sa takbuhan lang. Back to 13-point lead dito para sa Don Facundo Hoops.
You have a baseline inbound for Onoya. Will get that ball back. Now he drives. Tough pass inside. Sino ulit yun? It's Kirby Drew.
Kirby Drew.
Kirby now has 12 points and 6 rebounds in this game. Foul was on Salazar. 2 free throws tayo para kay Kirby. The lead is 13. The biggest that we have seen was 20 points as for the advantage of the Dasmariñas in this matchup.
So, tingnan natin dito yung stat line dito. The bench points of Las Piñas is 44 against this Dasmariñas 16. Talagang the bench of Las Piñas is doing everything they have to make this game close para dito sa larong to. Dito naman sa Dasma, alam naman natin sino yung mga kamadar dito. Like ito, Kirby Drew, Alejandro. Oh, Alejandro.
Another block.
Speaking of him,
he's piling up those blocks now in the second half. Let's count that. Alejandro.
That replay right there.
Now with the second rejection against Florendo.
It's like patrolling the defensive line there. Dasmariñas Don Facundo. And we have a timeout. I think it's for Las Piñas Whitening Warriors. We'll be back after this.
Ng mga participants at mga bisita na nandito ngayon, magandang araw po sa ating lahat.
Back for your junior MPBL action between Dasmariñas and Las Piñas. Dasmariñas on the run again. See another basket. This time it is courtesy of
Number 18.
Jonathan Montilla. He actually faked a pass to Alejandro using his face with a smile. And it was effective.
Ayan, Makikita mo sa mukha ni Coach Gino coming off a timeout. He drew up something and then boom, turnover.
Yeah.
And one dito para sa Dasmariñas doon pakundot.
That was turnover number 16 for Las Piñas. Ironically, we have seen more turnovers from Dasmariñas in this game with 25. But again, the field goal shooting only 33% for Las Piñas and 55% for Dasmariñas.
I think it's because of more of the action underneath the ring para dito. Kila Kirby Drew, Alejandro, Reyes, talagang tutukan yung nila. Atake.
They have 48 points in the paint after all. Itong
There you go.
Alejandro just stepped out of bounds. You know, that guy seems to have good attitude. He's very humble when he makes mistakes. Quick to say sorry to his teammates and coach.
Yes, alam naman natin dito. Kumbaga, yung skills will come
Ooh.
next, but the attitude will comes first palagi.
How about Montilla, who got injured on the defensive sequence, and as soon as they got the ball, he ran towards the other end.
Magugulat ka talaga sa mga bata. Pag-pag-pag-pag-pag-pag-pag-pag akala mo na the referee will gonna stop because it's their ball and then boom.
He seems to be okay. Higpit lang ng sapatos yan.
Ironically, mas marami pang steals yung Las Piñas dito kumpara dito sa Dasma with 14-9. Pero kita mo dito sa scoring natin. Oh.
There was a holding foul on Miguel Garrigo. Pasok dito si Froilan Reyes. He's going to work with Kirby Drew. We also have Eddie Alejandro on the floor. Tall lineup for Dasma.
Yes.
With Onoya. And another guy there as well. It's Dumo. Breakaway layup for Las Piñas.
Tingnan natin dito. May 7 minutes pa dito. Down to 14. Palagi na natin sinasabi, pwede pa yan. Pero ito, realistically 7 minutes. Only down by 14.
Nice pass. What a feed by Onoya. Finding Greg
Dumo
Dumo inside.
They don't lack in chemistry itong Dasmariñas don't pakuduhoops. Talaga alam mo yung parang battle ready talaga sila. Na parang matagal na sila magkakasama sa Dasma.
Forward pass here.
Kilalang kilala nila yung mga kasama nila eh. At the pass, the look away pass dito. Makakala mo talaga wala siyang pupuntahan with that double driving down to that baseline. There may makita ang cutters. Si Drew.
Forward pass. Kirby all alone. Layup is good.
And another assist there para kay Alejandro.
15 points, 8 rebounds, 2 dimes now for Kirby Drew. Alejandro has 11 points, 7 boards, and 4 dimes. Ian Cuaja will now check back in. As you take a look at the replay, the layup by Mr. Drew.
Jelly layup right there. Finger roll by Drew. By Kirby Drew.
Balik tayo kay Ian Cuaja. 72-54. Las Piñas spring for a miracle right now. There's a 3-pointer for Cuaja. Only Las Piñas' second 3-pointer in this game.
Almost a steal right there.
Reyes, open 3. There's the answer.
More prepared in this ball game. Lahat ng area may sagot sila.
Andrea did talk about the 3-point shooting that could be key here in the second half for Dasmariñas. They just hit their 4th 3-pointer out of 10 tries. So that's a good percentage, 40% for them.
Sobrang taas na yan on the 3-point line.
Good cut by Greg Dumo and another pass by Alejandro. You have a timeout. As you take a look at the replay, there's the backdoor cut by Dumo, who's averaging 20 points in this season so far. Now he's up to 12 with 6 boards in this game. 77-57.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat po sa Panginoon sa magandang araw na ito. Nais kong pasalamatan.
Back inside the Villar Coliseum. Piñas has possession here, down by 20. Garingo going to the right. Jumper by his teammate, that's a miss. And we go back with Dasma. That's a foul, a half court. Well, actually, it's a backcourt violation.
Yun na naman sinasabi natin. He wants to do a role eh. Alejandro could have given up that ball.
You think he's out of position sometimes?
Yeah, probably. Pero well, maayos na yan. If, alam mo natin, maayos eh. If you're gonna play in the UAP with his coaches, Coach Carl Santos, gonna try to correct him, maximize niya na yan.
Layup for Las Piñas. The lead is 18. Onoya. Back up to Kirby Drew. Reyes. Froilan being hounded by Florendo. And there was a foul.
Penalty here para sa Las Piñas. So it's gonna be 2 free throws here for Alejandro.
Folks, get used to seeing that face. Edri Alejandro. He has been a monster in the MPBL so far, the junior MPBL at that. Before this game, he averaged 16 points and 15 rebounds for Dasmariñas. In this matchup, he's now up to 12 points, 9 boards, 5 assists, and 3 blocks. And he's about to play for UE sometime soon in the UAAP.
So by January na makikita niya na yan. He's gonna wear the red and white for the UE Junior Warriors. So it's good thing na pwede natin sabihin, una natin na-cover yan dito, Mix, sa Junior MPBL. Nauna na tayo.
And Reyes is gonna be there with him.
Yes.
In UE, as mentioned by Andrea Veloso. By the way, Reyes seems to play slow, no? Parang mabagal na yung laro para sa kanya. Which is, as we know, a sign of maturity for a young man playing basketball.
That's control na, kumbaga. Hindi katulad na every time he touches the ball, na automatic 80 agad yung takbo. Sa kanya, nasa 20, 40 pa lang. Then, but hindi mo sinasabi mabagal siya because he has also that burst of speed.
Yeah.
And he needed.
79-61, under 3.5 minutes remaining in this game. We go back with Johan Onoya. He has played very well in this game. That's your defense. That was too tight from Salazar.
2 free throws again.
So we're gonna see Onoya at the stripe.
Oh.
Onoya, 2 free throws for the young man. 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists so far in this game for the point guard. You go back with Kirby Drew.
5 seconds to shoot.
There's the backdoor cut by Onoya. Feet inside. Sorry miss. Recovery, Onoya. Reyes for 3. Oh, he has a good stroke. That was straight away.
What a sweet shooting stroke right there. Para dito kay Reyes, bitaw niya pa lang talaga. Alam mo na eh, nililista mo na lang talaga. Erase mo na lang pag nagbintis.
That's his third three-pointer in this game. For Froilan Reyes, who now has 11 points. Kabila. Guahao all the way for 2.
Wow, practicing to this team for only a day. Hopefully on the next, probably in their next game, will be more. We're gonna ask for him for more offense. Alam naman natin itong batang to, galing from Davao, is a highly sought after also high school player there, playing for the Holy Child.
Royal Reyes scores again. He's up to 13 points. And you can still see him playing very calmly on the court. As the big guy on the other end drains a jumper. That is King Ang for Las Piñas. Last 2 minutes tayo, 84-65. Reyes again. This time it was offline.
Itong Reyes, talagang malaking wingman din to eh.
Oh yes.
Big boy na rin eh. Kumbaga college ready na rin talaga yung katawan niya.
Here's the 3-pointer that he made. That's a nice stroke. And it was all net for Froilan. Balik tayo sa Las Piñas. Cuajo will pull up. No good. Rebound Dasma.
So, it's all Cuajo na the last 2 minutes here. Siya na yung umaatake. You'll be comfortable in this team. Sabi nga ni Coach Gino dito, he's gonna be the player to watch here. So, well, given only a day to practice with the team, talagang mahihirapan ka talaga. Wow, look at that Kirby through on that traffic.
10 seconds to shoot.
Baseline inbound. That guy was all alone for the whole play. That is then Nibay for Dasma. Miscue defensively for Las Piñas. Again, they're a new team. This is their first game in the junior MPBL. They've only been together for a couple of weeks.
And lagay pa natin yung mga key player, one of the key players nila coming from the Letran Squires program. Ian Cuajo and King is only practicing them for
1 day pa lang.
for a day. It's gonna be more, probably 9 more games para dito sa Las Piñas.
Tama kasi 10, no?
11 sila.
So 10 games.
10 games. 10 games.
That's for the regular season. Before we proceed to the play-in tournament.
Yes.
So
7, 8, 9, and 10.
So in short, yung maghaharap sa finals, first time nila yon.
Yes.
First time nila yun
First time din nila maghaharap.
84-67. 1-2. Feed. You know, that point guard has been very impressive for Dasmariñas. Ito si Johan Onoya. Reyes for 3. No good. Rebound Alejandro. He tries to dominate again. No basket. Ball tapped away. And this is going to be a breakaway layup for Ian Cuajo.
I think that's it. It's gonna be,
no more shot clock here. All right, folks. We do congratulate Team Dasmariñas for getting their second win in the season, only losing to Leyte so far and winning versus Cavite.
So if you're gonna be the next team na makakalaban itong Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops, we're gonna scout now because their key player will be out, which is Alejandro and Reyes. So, as a coach na mga opposing team nila, ito yung babantayan mo kung sino na, kung paano adjustment nila coach dito. Tsaka advantage na rin sa'yo yun na wala next game si Alejandro.
Right.
Diba?
Now, we take a look at our move of the game. Our Atlantis 88 move of the game. That was by, sino pa ba? Si Edri Alejandro using his offhand for that beautiful layup. So we do have to give some shout-outs here to a couple of players. Onoya with 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. Dungo at 12 points and 7 rebounds. Kirby Drew with 15 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals. Reyes off the bench had 13 points, 8 rebounds, 3 3-pointers. But our best player is, of course, Mr. Edri Alejandro, who tallied 13 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. Now, Mr. Alejandro is with our courtside reporter, Andrea Veloso. Andrea, go ahead.
Mga kaligaw, we have here the Atlantis 88 Best Player of the Game for the second time around, Jonna Alejandro from the 18 under Dasmariñas Don Facundo. AJ Hoops, grabe ang performance mo, Jonna Alejandro. Tingin mo, ano ang naging advantage niyo laban dito sa Las Piñas?
Advantage po namin yung teamwork po namin sa loob, tsaka po yung ano po namin sa loob. Pas lamang po kami sa kanila dahil po kami third game na po namin, first game pa lang po sa halata po nangangapa pa po at ang ganda naman po ng pinakita nila. Yun lang po.
Ayan, thank you so much, John Alejandro. Congratulations. Meron ka bang gustong batiyan o pasalamatan sa ating mga online viewers?
Salamat po sa AJ Hoops, Don Facundo, Tagaytay Pride, and shoutout po sa mga coaches po ng Don Facundo po, AJ Hoops at Tagaytay. At shoutout po sa BM Bowler, silang sniper, overrated. Tsaka po shoutout po sa family ko, kay mama po, kay Chi Alejandro at kay John Henry, pati po sa mga kapatid ko. Pati po sa pam ng girlfriend ko, pati po sa girlfriend ko po. Yun lang po. Pati po sa ninong ko, kay Ninong Ramil po, Ruego. Salamat po. At tingnan maganagon.
Thank you so much. That was our best player of the game, John Alejandro from the Dasmariñas Don Facundo AJ Hoops. Back to the panel.
Thank you, Andrea. You have to love the attitude of the young man, Edri Alejandro, who might be playing his last game, or who might have played his last game already for Dasmariñas here in the junior MPBL. Can you talk to me about that, guy? What do you think is the ceiling, the potential for Alejandro in Philippine basketball?
Kita naman natin doon at dito pa lang sa junior MPBL, look at the type of play that he want. Diba? Kumbaga, lahat nakokorek pa nga natin siya dito because he wanted to do everything. Now, if sa pagdating nyo sa UAP at makokorek yan ng mga lahat ng mga mali niya, it's gonna be more deadly. Diba? At makokondisyon pa yan, knowing the competition there. Sobrang iba din.
Alright, thank you, Coach Joe. And in behalf of Coach Joseph Dion and Andrea Veloso, my name is Mix Gomez, and stay tuned for more of your junior MPBL action.